the outcome you guys are hoping for, but you have to be really proud of just the effort the team put out all year long.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you know, it's funny. I had a lot of people asking you before you go into the Elite Eight, like, how do you feel about your season? And I definitely answered like, I'm not sure yet, just because we still had 3 more games. But in the fourth quarter the other night when we were getting beat, you really started thinking about what this team had accomplished. And the fact that you look at the regular season title, you look at the tournament title in the Lone Star Conference, then you look at the regional title, being able to host the region, and getting all the way to the Elite Eight and losing to the national champs. I mean, it was a very impressive year. I mean, these girls, they deserve all the credit. They completely bought into what we were trying to do, and so just extremely proud of being their coach and what we've been able to do.
I know it's easy to, finish up, and you said now you're kind of recollecting on everything and all the pros. Have you already started looking at next year?
Yeah, that really kind of starts even starting this year, during the year, as far as like, what do we need recruiting wise? Where do you think we're going to be? So you always try to look ahead and cast the vision and stuff. So, absolutely, we've already started looking ahead and trying to plan what's going to happen. And it's exciting. When you think right now you have at least 4 of your 5 kids that started coming back. And so, and all 4 of them were huge impact kids, So you like where we're going, especially with the recruiting class you have coming in. It's a pretty exciting time right now to be a Lady Buff.
Do you feel like maybe you set the bar a little too high in year 1, getting all the way to the Elite Eight? You guys laid some great groundwork this year.
Yeah, you definitely have that question from people, like where. I think as a coach, you want to finish the year as national champ, so you want to try to set the bar as high as you can. I told these ladies, I said, like, we're going to just keep taking. I think people saw the shirts even, and that was kind of our phrase all year long, one at a time, and that's really kind of moving forward. Like, we're not going to be better next year unless we take these 3. We have 3 weeks right now in this off season to work. We got 3 weeks to really get better, and that's going to be our focus. Trying to take one at a time, and now that we got a taste of getting to the Elite Eight, our goal is to get back and then try to win a couple more.
Obviously, getting there, you see some elite level teams, but even before you guys got into conference play and then into the tournaments, you guys were playing some very high caliber teams. Is that something you're going to continue moving forward?
Absolutely. I think that was. I think one of the big reasons why we were able to host the region was our strength of schedule. When you look at who we've played, I think that had a lot to do with that, and I think we're going to keep that up. As many tough teams as we can play, we're going to play. We're looking to play teams that are more regional as well too. Obviously, if we could host another classic like we did last year with those teams coming in, we'll certainly try to do that. I think playing those kind of teams, the Drurys of the world, the Southwestern Oklahoma, Central Missouris, that only prepares you for the postseason. And in some ways, like, our entire non-conference was an Elite Eight, with the teams that we were playing. So we're going to continue to do that, and we'll see where it takes us.
Something we talked about at the regional final was it kind of felt like a change in the guard. You have LCU and all their great players graduating. You guys are young, bringing just about everyone back. Does it kind of feel like that as well?
They're not. Obviously, Lubbock Christian's not going anywhere. Coach Gomez has won 3 national titles, and they're always going to be a tough out. Whether it's the regular season, postseason. He's got a tremendous program, so it's always going to be tough. You got other teams that are coming up, like Angelo State's going to keep getting better. So there's a lot of teams just here in West Texas that is going to continue to make it tough. But I'm very proud of what we were able to do this year, and looking forward to continue that as we move forward.
Kind of building on that, knowing how good the LSC is, it almost makes your job easier because you can't rest on your laurels. Right. You have to stay ahead of the game.
100%. This league is just going to continue to get better. Again, looking at a team like Texas Women's, who returns a lot of those kids, and look how tough of a game we had against them. So it's going to be tough. There's nobody. Even though we know Texas A&M Commerce is leaving, but a lot of these teams that we played last year that either were really close or they beat us, whatever, they got a lot of their kids coming back. So it's not going to be easy road in the Lone Star, and again, the Lone Star Conference prepares you for the regional and stuff.